Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Sammy here with another video, and in today's video I'm doing something a little bit different, and I've been wanting to do this for a while, but I've kind of waited until I was back in my normal routine of going to work and whatnot to do it, and that is to share with you my weekly reset routine. Every weekend I have this routine of where I am basically resetting for my week. I typically start it on Saturdays because Saturday is that day where I can actually get a lot done, and then whatever I don't get done on Saturday, I do on Sunday. I normally break it up where I run all of my errands on Saturdays and then do some of like the major cleaning and whatnot and prep for the week. And then Sunday is more of like the smaller cleaning things. I'm not gonna share like me doing everything in this video, but I do have a page in my Erin Condren life planner where I've written this down, and so I'm just gonna share my list and then talk about what I am gonna share with you guys today. So the first thing I always do to kickstart my weekly reset is I plan out my week, and I will be sharing that with you guys, how I work in all my planners to make sure that I'm ready for the week. I meal plan. I'll also be sharing that and what that looks like. I go grocery shopping on Saturdays. Like I said, Saturday's errand day. And so I do go grocery shopping. I will not be taking you along with that, me with that, just because grocery shopping time is like my time, especially now that I can do it on Saturdays when my husband's home, and so I leave my daughter with him. During the summer, it was a lot more convenient for all of us for me to just take my daughter with me, and we would go on Monday mornings, and I love that. But now that I work during the week, the best day for that is Saturday. And if I don't have to take my toddler to the grocery store, I'm not going to. And so I just like to have that time to myself. Then I do laundry. I clean out my car. I make sure it's filled up. I actually filled up yesterday on Friday before I had to go to work because I was running low on gas. I used my car a lot this last week. And we wash bed sheets. I wash all of our towels. And then I prep my daughter's backpack for school to make sure she has changes of clothes in case she has an accident. I check to make sure she didn't bring any like art projects home or any papers that I need to sign. And then I prep my work bag, making sure I have everything I need. And I also, with prepping my work bag, I meal prep my lunches. That's something new that I've started this year, and I'm loving it so far. 2 weeks of meal prepping lunches has been really nice. But I just want to eat healthier, and I know there are going to be some weeks where I'm just going to be grabbing a bunch of freezer meals from the freezer section, and that's what I'm eating for lunch. But that's okay. The focus is to be more consistent with eating like more like fruits and vegetables, protein, things like that. And so yeah, so that's my routine of what I do. And now I'm just gonna flip the camera around and we're gonna dive in. We're first gonna plan out today and tomorrow in my daily planner, and then we will meal plan, get the grocery list made, and then prep the rest of the week, so I know what's going on in this week to come. So let's go ahead and just jump right on into it. Alrighty, so we got all the planners out and ready to go. Here is this week, and here is my daily planner. So I am just going to flip to Saturday, which today is September 2nd, and we are just going to plan this out. I'll actually probably have, let me adjust my camera a little bit more. Sorry, you guys. There we go. I'm going to have this be the focal point, but I'm going to have my weekly planner off to the side just so I can pay attention to this. And so the errands that I need to run is, like I said, grocery shopping. And so I'm actually going to slot that in at 11. Just because currently my husband is at an eye appointment and we kind of woke up a little later, and so he should be home by 11 so I can go. I also need to run to Sam's Club and grab a few things, and so I am just going to slot both of those things in, and then on my way home I need to pick up my meds from the pharmacy. And that's really all that I have for today. Dinner is taco salad, so I want to write that in. And then, let's see. Yeah, I think I am just going to leave that there. I'm also going to flip back to that list in my planner just to make sure I get everything that I need to. So today I could wash bedding as well, which is normally when I do it. Wash towels. And I think I'm going to leave it at that. I also need to edit some videos. Then I'm just going to write teacher to-dos because I have some work I brought home that I knew I was not going to get done at work yesterday after school. And so we're going to break those up and see how that goes. But that is Saturday. That's today. Sunday, first we have church. So I have church from noon to 2. We'll just do that. And then we have a family dinner as well. And I believe it's at 5. I'm going to write it in at 5. I didn't double check that, but we'll just do that. We're celebrating my brother's birthday, which is actually today, September 2nd. And so we have that, which means that I probably want to meal prep on Saturday. I guess I could do it tomorrow. I'll just do it in the morning. Just do meal prep lunches. And then some things I need to do. I need to fix my Cricut machine. That's actually one thing on my goals this month is to fix my Cricut, just because I'm wanting to start up like making stickers and things like that. And so yeah, I need to fix my Cricut. And then prep work bags. And then fold laundry, because everything's going to be washed today. Oh my gosh, I just wrote fold wash. Good thing we have white out. So fold laundry. And we should be good. And so here is today and tomorrow. Pretty simple. I sometimes add stickers to my simplified planner, but most of the time it just looks like this. And honestly, I love it. I love how simple it is. But now we are going to put this aside for a second so I can quickly do my meals for the week. Originally, I bought this notebook from Erin Condren to do goal setting in and stuff, but I've decided now that I am going to use it for meal planning. I think it's a lot easier that way. And I don't know. I'm still thinking about my goals and whatnot, but I don't think that this is what I want to use that for. That's what I thought I wanted to use it for, but it's not. And so I write the date up here, and then we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then we're just going to write the weekend. And then this is where I write everything out. And so, breakfast and lunch are going to be undecided for right now for Monday, just because it's Labor Day. And so my husband and I have that day off. My daughter doesn't have school that day. And so I don't know what our plan is for that day when it comes to like food and whatnot. But dinner is going to be barbecue chicken. And then Tuesday I go back to work, so I'm going to write protein drink. I've been getting the Fairlife protein drinks, and they've been super convenient, I guess you could say, to have. And then I'm also going to put down a muffin. Lunch this week, I am doing turkey ranch wraps. And then for dinner on Tuesday, I am going to do mini meatloaf. For Wednesday, once again, we'll do that protein drink. Lunch is the turkey. I'm just gonna write TRW. And then dinner, we are gonna make breakfast, because I don't know, it has just sounded so good to me lately, and I don't know why I just did an H. Okay, for Thursday, once again, we're gonna do a protein drink. And then our turkey ranch wrap, and then we're gonna have hamburger helper on Thursday. Since my husband is going to school, and I'm working again, I'm trying to find meals that are easy for me to make while making sure everything else gets done when we get home, and maintaining the house and taking care of my daughter before my husband gets home from school, because he doesn't get home from school until like 8:30 o'clock at night. And so I basically am running the whole house. I make dinner, I get my daughter to bed, I get any errands that need to be done after work done. And so easy dinners have been my lifesaver. For Friday, my husband and I are actually going out of town, so we're just gonna write out for dinner. And then the weekend, same thing. Saturday, dinner is out. And then Sunday, it's on your own, kid. So that is how I'm planning on using this. And then on this side, I'm going to write down my grocery list. And I'm actually going to speed through this process just because I don't want to bore you with writing down all the fun things I need to get from the grocery store. So I am going to speed up, and then we will move on to the next part of this weekly reset. Okay, so here's my grocery list. I just used a pen and then one of my dot markers to create that, and now everything has been meal prepped and, well, not meal prepped, but meal planned, and I'm ready to run to the grocery store once I'm done setting up the rest of my planners for the week. And so I'm super excited about this, and I think that it is going to be a great way to use a notebook like this. And so for those that don't know what notebook this is, it is the Take Note Priorities and Notes notebook from Erin Condren. I did a video about it a few weeks ago, and I'll make sure to link that in the cards above so you can watch that. I just share some ideas of how you could use this notebook, and at first I thought I was going to use it for goals, and then one of my other ideas was meal planning, and I really like that idea more. And so there is that. Next up, we need to set up the next week, and so I'm gonna speed through this as well, but I have this fun kit from Chrissy Designs. It's a self-care, like, happy colors kit, and so I am going to jump in to doing that in my Erin Condren planner. I'm going to speed that up as well so we don't have a video that's forever long, and then once that is all set up, I will be referring to that to get my schedule set up in my daily planner for the week. Alrighty, you guys, so I just got that all set up. Here it is. I love how this spread turned out. I'm trying to keep my spreads more simplistic in my Erin Condren, just because this is going to be treated more as like a memory planner, but I still like seeing some like functional things to it. And so I decided just to keep this week simple. And so I'm going to put that off to the side and refer to it as I set up this week in my simplified planner. And so I have just some fun mild liners I'm going to use that kind of correspond with my spread in my Erin Condren planner. And so let's go ahead and get started with this. If I find any fun stickers, I'll probably add them later, but I just want to keep this as functional as possible. And so first I'm just going to mark in all of the highlighters. So I like to mark in my AM and PM routine. That line was super crooked, but it's fine. And then I'm gonna do a line here. Okay, so I have no work on Monday, but I still want to treat it like a work day in the sense that I'm waking up when I need to wake up, just so my body doesn't fall out of that routine. I'm also going to still schedule in stuff to get done for work on Monday because I want to make sure that I'm getting stuff done. As you can see, I have this long to-do list of things that I have to do. I'm gonna leave this blank though for right now because I don't know how much of it I'm gonna get done today and tomorrow. And so once tomorrow is over, I will fill in that section. But for home, I for sure am going to write down some things. And then dinner, I like to write that in as well. Okay, and so that's really all that I have for here. Well, I guess I could add one more thing. I'm wanting to be better about my habits. And so I'm gonna write habits, and I'm actually going to use this stencil from Moxie Life and mark all of those. All right, so I used that stencil and now I'm just going to write those in really quickly. My pen is dying on me. There we go. Okay, so there is one day. I'm actually now going to speed through the rest of the week. And I'm actually just going to plan up until, well, I guess I could plan the whole week. So I'm just going to set up the whole week because it is a different kind of week with us going out of town. And so that way you guys can still kind of see what that looks like. But once again, it's not a super long video. All right, you guys, so I have gotten this whole week set up in my simplified planner. I really love doing this and just getting my schedule written down, my habits, just because my days are so busy with work and everything I have to get done at home that it's just so nice that all I have to do each night now is write in those to-dos that need to get done or check things off, whatever that may be. But I love that. I love this part of my weekly reset. It just makes me feel super good and confident about the week ahead. I also just love getting this set up so I have my full week at a glance, as well as my grocery shopping list made so I can go get grocery shopping done. And so that is my weekly reset in a nutshell. Everything that I need to do to have the best week possible. Maybe in a later video I will actually do more of like a vlog type video where I show you doing those other things, but I thought it would just be fun to kind of show a weekly reset process of how I set up all my planners and how all of that kind of goes together. And so there it is. Let me know if you have any questions down in the comments below, and also drop a comment to let me know if you have a weekly reset routine, what that looks like, what do you focus on during the weekend to make the next week the best week possible. I would love to hear that down in the comments below. Also, don't forget to like this video and hit that subscribe button if you're new here so you don't miss any of my planning content here on YouTube. And until next time, guys, I'll see you all later. Bye.